Hi everyone, Coach Windows here, the Alignment Architect. Welcome back. Amazing topic today. Stay with me on this one. This is a really important one if you want to take your life and your goals and get them to that next level. Really, really important. Visualize your success. So there's three things we're going to talk about today. Let's dive in. One is the science behind the art of mental rehearsal. If you can close your eyes and see yourself doing the thing that you most want in the world, your dream, and really create a good picture of it, very powerful. Science tells you that things start to change, magic starts to happen, and you get a lot closer, a lot faster to the outcomes you want. Weak wish or a strong desire. If you can't mentally see inside your head what it is that you're after, you won't be able to engage the feeling or the emotion that you need to drive your habits and your actions and your behaviors to get you to where you want to go. The secret, your brain doesn't know whether what you're thinking about when your eyes are closed is something you're actually physically doing or not. But it maps and rewires to fit and suit whatever you're imagining thinking, which is incredible when you think about it. So a lot of the people I work with, especially in batting and your kicking technique, even your mindset around how you're thinking about things, is if you can close your eyes and see yourself performing those functions in the technical way, they start to rewire in your head, and you can, next time you go into the nets or you're kicking the ball or whatever you're doing, shooting hoops, you're starting to be a lot more consistent with the results you're getting because you've told the brain, showed the brain what it looks like and when it's working really well. Very, very, very powerful. There's been lots of studies done where people have just sat in a room and imagined them doing things, shooting 20 hoops in a row, and there's people that then go out there and practice it and do it, and there's not much difference between the two. Incredible. The side effect of doing the mental rehearsal is you start acting like you're already moving towards that goal, or you already have it. Very, very amazing. And down here I've talked about in other videos, I am an AFL football player, I'm an NBL player, I'm a whacker cricketer. If the dream is real in your head, then the emotional attachment, once we start to line these two things up, again, I said before, the magic starts to happen. One of the really important questions you can ask, because a lot of people get stuck here, is if, it's a real kicker, what will it look like if I didn't achieve this dream? And some of the people I'm working with around, do you want to get stuck in an office from 8 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in the afternoon? The great Australian dream of 2 kids, white picket fence, and that'll be good, and I'll just get a mortgage. Is that what you want? Because if you don't get what you want and what your skill set has your God-given talent lined up with, that's unfortunately what it's going to look like. But you don't have enough intel up here to understand what that's going to do for you. So you need to look around, observe around you and think, wow, that person probably didn't follow their dreams. Did they? Ask them more. And you start gathering information that says, wow, if I can just close my eyes, maybe this is worthwhile having a go at. So if we move over to the circle down here, the dream, the goal, if I can get a mental picture of what that looks like and I can start to really convince my brain that's where we're going, then the second part is I'm going to get my processes and the steps I'm taking and my habits, my actions are going to all start coming into alignment with that big vision, that big picture. I've got these words. I'm going to get tuned in, I'm going to get tapped in, I'm going to get turned on to that thing inside of me that I desperately want. And the Alignment Architect, the model, the little badge, before I go and change the circle on the outside, if I can get my emotions in my mind to really come together, so if I can get a really clear picture of what it's like that I want, and then get an elevated emotion while my eyes are closed and I can really feel what that's going to be like. Wow, there's power in there because straight away the two map together. They start to really coil up and go, yep, I know what the feeling feels like. I want to be happy, that's what I want. And the mind then gives you all the habits and the processes, the techniques you use to really fast track you towards your goal. If there's people around that already are doing what you want to do, then again, you close your eyes and visualize them, but you put yourself in that situation that you're doing that. If you were to do this in the morning when you awaken, something I do all the time, I just imagine what it looks like, what the Alignment Architect looks like in the future and how I want it to be, how I can grow this channel and see myself presenting more and doing keynote speaking and stuff. It's a real fun thing to do. I just wake up, I'm already in my bed, and away I go. I just start daydreaming. but with clarity and focus and feelings of what that's going to feel like. Almost where you get tears coming out your eyes sometimes because it's so real. And then my brain's going, wow, if you want to do that, then we need to change some of the things we're doing on a day-to-day basis to get towards that. And at night, when you hit the pillow, you close your eyes, one of the first things I think about is, well, what did I do well today? And what things could I carry forward into tomorrow and take into my visualization around, well, I could do more of that, or I might need to be doing a little bit less of that to get me to where I want to go. So you've got to install the program. The hardware, the computer is nice, I've got this beautiful computer, but if you haven't got the right software plugged into that computer, the computer's a waste of time. The software's in here and in here. You need to map these two together if you want to get to the promised land, which I talk about a lot. In or out of alignment? In alignment is really learning to visualize what good looks like for you. I promise you, while it might look like something, you know, if you close my eyes and dream, blah, 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 well, there's a lot of science behind it now that says there's a lot of elite athletes are using it, and it's changing the way the game's played. And the people that are doing it and not doing it, there's a clear separation between elite and non-elite. I implore you, close your eyes, start to figure out what it looks like for you, get some clarity, put some focus behind it, and start getting really happy about the fact that you're going to achieve your goals. Good luck.